Just finishing up, putting the metal on the first short side of the gazebo. Went together pretty fast because we already have the rafters all built. There's only 3 sheets here. Putting it together on the ground, on the gazebo floor. The screw holes are marked already, so he just has to follow along, put them in. Pretty fast and easy. And the next thing will be getting this triangle up under the roof. Whichever side he decides to do first. We also have to do some more weather stripping, and those clips have to go in to hold them. So we have all the pieces, big pieces, little pieces. Most of the metal is now up. We did use, you see 3 letters there, and there's another one behind me. I'll show you in a minute. They meet pretty much. There's going to be some minor adjusting. We have some brackets to that go over on the edge. I don't know if I can get that a little bit closer for you so you can see those brackets over there. Anyway, there's brackets over on those. There's some behind me. We have to put up a couple more. And we did have help with these end pieces. My son-in-law came up, our son-in-law. Helped put up those last 2 pieces there. Helped put them together. We put the metal on them, the weather stripping. And everything matches pretty well. There's a few gaps we'll have to work on. He's talking about how to strap those together, bring them together using some clamps so that it all fits together. The weather stripping will still go on the outside, which will take care of any of these things that are showing light through them. You can't see.
It's a ridge cap that goes down each one of the...
Right, out of each of them. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 ridge caps, and then the ridge cap through the center. So there's some bolts that we need to add. There's some corner bolting, some reinforcing of the rafters. There is 4 supports that we will add, and that's the very last thing that will be done. Tightening down the ridge cap, putting on the other ridge caps, and then this is finished.
Pretty much. Well.
Oh, he has to bolt it down.
We still got to put the fascia board around the deck.
Right.
And all that. Pour the step, the concrete step.
Right, he's got to pour a step, but I mean, as far as the building, yeah, over there, the posts are not anchored yet because you have to square it all up and make sure he used a laser level for that. Yep. Mm-hmm. So get those up, then the plinth blocks go. Okay, I moved it over here so you can see that off the back, it's a little steep. So we'll put a railing on here. My grandson, who is 7, thinks it's great and should leave it open. However, it's not for the little kids, and I don't want to step back there either and fall off the edge of this because it is a little steep. Would probably not break anything, but might twist an ankle. It'd be pretty shocking, actually. So it's thundering in the background. So we made it before the rain. Actually, I think it's more heat thunder, but we'll see. I think that's it for now. The rest of it is just mostly going back through, checking, make sure that all the brackets, bolts, nuts are tightened the way they should be. Everything is in order, and I'm ready to bring in furniture. Woohoo! All right, we are now at the end of finishing this up. The important thing now is to get these corners aligned. I'm going to come over here and try to show you a close-up.
This crack right here has got to go away.
Yes, that crack over there. Yes, that's got to go away.
Yep.
See if I can give you a close-up of it. It's a close-up. I don't know if you can really see that on the video, but those corners have got to line up. So he is raising the center part of the beam, and I'll show you that in a second, to get those corners to line up. But the closer I get, I know it gets fuzzy, so it's probably better to look from a little bit of a distance. But those corners have to line up, and they are out of skosh. About, what would you say, 3/4 of an inch maybe?
Yeah, 1/4 to 3/4.
Yeah, and so until we get those corners lined up, we can't tighten up all of the nuts and bolts and screws and things that hold it all together. It's not going to fall down, but we got to make sure everything is squared before we put on the next part. Okay, here is the jack he has there tied to the ladder. Again, do not do what we do. This is how we do it. Again, not advised anyone else to do it this way. But he's using is that a house jack? Hydraulic jack, yeah. To lift that board in the center, to lift that rafter up. And in the meantime, he is putting on all of the rafter pockets that we hadn't had on. Maybe if I can darken this a little, you can see those over there. Maybe not. Anyway, each and every rafter gets a rafter pocket. He's putting those on and finished tightening those up so that everything is tightened. Again, we are coming to the finishing of this do-it-yourself gazebo. They didn't put an age recommendation on this, so we probably would be on the upper end of do not try this by yourself.
More than likely so.
More than likely. As well as not having the manpower to do it. This has really pretty much been a one-man job here. I read the directions and hand you the bolts and screws. I'm learning about panhead and hex bolts and lock nut washers. Lock nuts? Are they washers or just lock nuts? Anyway. Huh?
Lock nuts and lock washers.
Yeah, okay, both of those things. Anyway, I've learned a lot. However, I don't know if I'll be able to put that knowledge to use anywhere else.
Till we get to the next project.
Yeah, the next project. What is our next project?
God, it's not going to be another one of these.
The next one is easy. We just have to drive.
Yeah, but they don't know about that.
Okay, that's a secret project. Okay, maybe you'll learn about it later. Yes, you will learn about it later. The secret project. Okay, that's all I have to say right now. And if anything real dramatic happens, and it's terrible, you will never see it. Well, we are down to the very end. The rafter supports are in. He has to finish with screwing them on the sides, the nails fastening on the sides, and then it will be finished. And I wanted to point out that we now have 5 ladders up here. Still only 2 people at a time. And the gazebo is, for all intents and purposes. Intents and purposes, there you go.
We could actually sit under here in the rain.
Right, and we don't have to worry about anything falling in. There's a few screws that need to go in. What are those big bolts called at the end?
Lag bolts.
The lag bolts.
Lag bolts have to go in.
Those are the finished ones? Right. And he needs to fasten this down to the corners.
One corner left.
Well, to the floor, yeah.
I got one corner to secure up here.
Okay.
Still have the 4 little clips to drive on the hip ridge caps.
Yes, the ridge cap and the
And then we got to tighten this down up here.
Yes.
The main ridge cap.
Right. And the things that slip over the outside edges.
Yeah.
The ridge caps.
Well, the ridge cap, but we got those corner.
The corner ridge. Those are called ridge caps too.
Okay.
For each corner.
Yep. Those outside corners.
Yes. And fastening it down, put the plinth blocks on. And we also have gutters, but those are, say, for a little cooler day. We'll get those on. You're glowing.
I cut all that out. Oh, we still have these funny looking things here.
Yeah.
Go on the corners up here.
Right, up in the very center, which I don't think you can see it from here, even if I zoom in.
But there's 2 of these that have.
Yeah, they go up there where all the angles come together. But we have to put on the ridge caps first because they have to slide under the center ridge cap, and then you tighten that down, and that keeps water from coming in. Then you put those corner things up, that tightens it up, and then that's it. But we are probably finished for today. And it's hot. It's 100 degrees out here, sweetie.
Well, if that's the case, what do you say? It's Tractor Man 44 and the missus.
And we are out of here.